welcome back to another video of mine, and today I'm going to talk about the struggles of looking young. And if you don't know, I'm 18 years old, but I don't look 18. I look around like 15 or 16. That's at least what I've been told. I have no idea. I just think of myself as 18, so I don't actually know. Like, it's not really that bad of a thing to look young. I actually love looking young. Because, like, you don't really want to look old. Such a nice thing to look young. Like, my friend said she hated that people thought she was, like, younger than her age or anything. She likes looking older, and I don't really get that. Like, there are struggles and all that, and of course there are the funny stories that happen with looking younger, and I enjoyed that a lot. Actually, I really liked that. I think it's quite funny. And the first story that I'm going to talk about is the one that happened at a comic convention when I was 15 years old. So I was young. I looked young, so I understand why it happened, but it still made me like, So I was just walking around the convention, like trying to find anything that I would want to buy, because I didn't really see much stuff that I really wanted to buy. There were like Androids and all that, but I didn't really want that kind of stuff. I wanted merch from like my favorite things, and I spotted like Mystic Messenger stuff. I love Mystic Messenger, and there were some Mystic Messenger buttons there, and there were also many different other fandom buttons. And so I just walked up to this girl. This convention happened in Latvia, in Riga, so like I honestly thought that so many people would speak in Latvian. I went there with the thought that, oh, these vendors are going to speak in Latvian because we're in Latvia. Boy, was I wrong. No one spoke Latvian. So every time I talked to a vendor, I first talked to them in Latvian. So when they like talk in English back to me, that would throw me off, and it did here too. Like, she started talking English, and it's like, I'd like to buy a Mystic Messenger button, and then she bends down to be like on my eye level and asks me, oh, which one? And that startled me. So I just stuttered back to her, those ones, and pointed to a Zen and 707 button. Oh, that was such an awkward interaction. That was the first time that anything like that had happened. Nothing like that had ever happened to me before. And the next interactions happened like after I turned 18. So the first one happened in February, like a week after I turned 18. And I just walked to the store to buy an energy drink, because like I just wanted to do it for fun. And if you don't know, energy drinks are only for 18 plus in Latvia. They used to not be, but I never actually had one. And this was the first time I went and bought it by myself. My mom bought the other ones when I turned 18. I'm a rule follower, so I never bought alcohol before I was 18. I've never even bought cigarettes now because they're just not appealing to me. I think they're disgusting, honestly. But yeah, so I went to the store, went to the counter, and asked for a Red Bull. I don't even know I asked for a Red Bull. I don't even like Red Bull. But yeah, so I gave her the passport. She like scrolled through it intently, and I was confused on why she was doing that. Like, all the information is on the first page, like the first panel. For like, when you open it, you see all the information, and then she goes and grabs the Red Bull, puts it on the counter, and looks through it again. And I'm even more confused. And then she asks me, the 20th, and I answer back, yeah. And then I just bought the drink. That was so confusing to me because that had never happened before. And I can understand why, maybe because it was like a week or two after my birthday. So she probably was double checking to see if I was actually 18. That was a weird interaction, not gonna lie. And next interaction actually happened quite recently. I think it happened at like the start of July, maybe? I don't remember really. I think so. So I went to a store to buy a caffeine drink. And this was a high caffeine drink that only 18 plus can drink. And so I walked to the counter, like put it on there, and like this lady, now, and mind you, I had my passport right in my hand. I didn't like extend it or anything. I had it in my hand the whole time. And she just picks up the drink, looks at it, and says, "Listen, kid, you can't buy." And she just stops as I put the passport right in front of her. And she takes it, looks at it, looks shocked, gives it back to me, and scans the drink. And now at this point, I definitely had like a smug on my face because those are the reactions that I want to get. I love those kind of interactions. They're so hilarious. That one is my favorite by far. And that really makes me wonder, like, how young do I look to other people? And because I don't really think of that at all. I just think I look 18. And before these interactions, not counting the unicon one, not counting the unicon one, I was oblivious. I knew I looked young, but I never really thought about it. Like, I guess I never really believed it. But now, I could definitely see it, and it's weird. It's definitely weird. I've had other people, like, be also shocked, but those don't really stand out. There were other reasons why maybe someone would think I look younger, or I am younger. And it's probably due to my mannerisms, because one time when I was at a gas station, I noticed myself like swinging back and forth with my hands behind my back, and it was like, I probably look like a child right now. Why am I doing this? And I never really realized I did that. That's probably due to my shyness that I do that. And when I reached out to like grab a hot dog that I bought, and they said, "Here you go," I said, "Thank you," really quietly, and I definitely get it now. I definitely get it. That was, I think, the last straw. And I finally understood how people perceive me. And yeah, I understand these stories a bit more now. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.